Whoa! I'm in the past. We're in the middle of the podcast right now, but we forgot to say, go watch the commentary video we did together on my channel. We hire a bunch of psychics online and waste a lot of money on a scam. Now back to the future. It hurts to time travel. Wait a second. You got it?
Fuck, it's not working.
I'm hearing a lot of air come out of it. Am I hearing are you humming through it? You're humming, so it makes it sound like you're playing it more.
It's an Untitled podcast.
Did you say, sorry, what was that?
It's a Untitled podcast.
The Untitled podcast?
Fuck this trumpet, dude.
What? It's not that's just a piece of plastic that looks like a trumpet, right?
Yeah, feel how light it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like half a pound. Welcome back to the podcast.
We made it, right?
We collected. Oh, it's fucking falling apart.
What, the set?
Yeah.
That's every day.
Yeah, that's every day.
We made it. We did it again.
We're a Friday.
Here.
We're done it.
I literally have not done anything today except for shower, leave my room, and now we're recording.
I got breakfast at a shitty diner today.
Tell me about it, Gus. Tell me about this. Wait, hold on. I'm going to be a good radio host.
Yep.
Tell me about that diner, Gus. I heard you went to a diner today.
Okay, I'll be Robin back there. It was a bad diner. Everything was dry, and the dinner was like $50 for two people.
Yeah,
crappy.
And here, like you said, the place nailed the atmosphere, which I've seen. I have not had the food, which that just makes me think it's like you were almost there. You had the idea to make a good classic diner, and then you just weren't good at cooking, which is like a big part of that, though.
That's the whole thing. They served me, I got a vanilla Coke, and they served it to me in an ice cream sundae flute, like one of those gradiated whatever the hell's. And the girl served it to me, and she said, sometimes it overflows a little bit, so sorry, I had to serve it like this. And there were like 7 napkins on a plate. So the napkins were soaked in warm vanilla Coke, and it was on a plate, and it was like shitty, sticky stuff dripping down the side. And the Coke tasted very off, and there was no ice. And it was $5.
I think... I don't know if my brain is broken survival instinct in this way, but I think that wet napkins are grosser to me than human feces. Like, genuinely, if you had a clean napkin in front of me and you ran it under the sink and then handed it to me, it would really just fucking gross me out. I think it's just because it's tied with, like, you'll be in, like, a gas station bathroom and you're like, is there a fucking napkin on the floor?
Yeah.
It's like half stuck because half of it's dry and half of it's wet and just caked on the floor.
Oh, my God.
And it's got to be piss.
Yeah.
It's got to be piss.
It's never not piss.
Sorry, were you going to say something?
Let's say it on 3 at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't really
Do you ever
have
notice
anything to say,
okay. I was gonna say one public bathroom thing. You ever notice, like, I see it so much more in the cities out here, but people carve up, all this shit. Like I'm gonna carve whatever the hell on the mirror and stuff, and somehow it's some universal font that exists nowhere else, and you can't really read it.
Yeah. Everyone's scratch font is the same.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know what this says, but I think that's the letter P.
I tried doing it once, not in a bathroom, but out of context, that doesn't sound good. I tried doing it once, but when I was moving out of my family house right before, it was just kind of a nice moment right before we left, like for the last time, in my basement where like was the hangout spot for all of my friends like growing up. My dad had built this bar, and Tony and I were like, let's scratch like our initials at the bottom of the bar. And it's like, my dad made it, but yeah, I got the same initials, so he can go fuck himself. But take that, Dad. Like, it was this nice moment, and then I started to do it because we had to leave in like a minute. I was like, this is much harder than I thought. So it was like, if I saw it now, you could probably not even read it correctly for the initials. Like, it was just like shitty scratches for it. It just looks like somebody just took the keys to the bottom of it.
That's what you got to do.
So that new family's going to enjoy my fucking initials on your bar. Congratulations.
Like, is this a swastika on the bar?
Do you remember the floors in that basement looked like swastikas?
They did.
Yeah, it was like this weird I think Tony might actually have a picture of it. If you don't, that's fine. That's not like Tony forgetting to put it up. We're not in that house anymore. Mm-hmm. But it was like fake wood print that had lines in a way that it looked like a swastika. And it's just like, hopefully you can see it right now. If not, I don't want a rough drawing of it. And I just remember my dad got it was because we had a carpet in the basement, and then it flooded when I was in 8th grade, which is genuinely, I think I told you, the worst night of my life because the basement was flooding so fast, but we needed to like carry water upstairs and throw it out because the water was rising to a level that it would ruin the walls if it got like any more. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty much from like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. in 8th grade, literally everyone in my family just not stopping, carrying heavy-ass buckets of water and throwing it outside.
Dude, that is miserable.
Yeah, it was genuinely, like, super... it was the most taxing thing I've ever done mentally and physically, I think, because it was so, like, just, when the fuck is this going to end? And I fell asleep with, like, my shoes on in bed. It was like I laid down and I was like... okay, maybe I'll just take my shoes off. And then it was like I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, I like messed up my sheets. But, yeah, we had carpet down there, and then we had to replace it. And my dad was like, I think I'm going to get tile because carpet's too big of a risk. And he was like, I have this really nice, like, ceramic tile that's going to look better, but it's more expensive. But we can't afford it, but it's just be a little more expensive. Mm-hmm. Or I have this cheaper one that, like, if it gets ruined, it won't be as bad. And he, like, asked my opinion. So I was like, yeah, you know, I really think the ceramic's worth it. This other one doesn't look that good. It's going to make the basement look a lot worse. He's like, you know what? You're right. And that came in the next day, and the bad ones were half installed in the entire basement. Fucking fake swastikas in the basement. Boom. So, you know, read into that what you will. You know what I'm saying? Dad. No, Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, that sounds like a shitty entire night kind of situation. Sometimes you get in those situations though, and it's kind of like a bonding thing, you know, like hey, everyone's working together. One experience I remember I had, I think I was probably in like 8th grade, and it was during the summertime, and there was this enormous like tornado that whipped right past my town, and it just fucked our whole town up for weeks. You know, tons of power lines and just trees were out. And I think there were like 2 or 3 days straight where we had no power. And luckily my house is way out in the country, and all of the trees that we have, like we got a big forest behind us. Trees went down there. Who gives a shit? It's the woods. You know, our front yard, there were just baby trees. So they were totally fine. But my grandparents lived in town, still do. And they lost something like in like 5 or 6 square acres, they lost like 40 trees.
Jesus.
Like in town. And luckily all the trees fell just perfectly, so they didn't really wreck anything. Like trees fell onto the house, but the roof didn't get damaged. Okay. My grandpa's car got perfectly surrounded by like a triangle of trees falling around it. So we got really lucky, but even though like it was really shitty and caused a lot of damages and stuff, it was kind of like this cool little survival, everybody coming together to help out like week that followed, because it was the middle of the summer, no school, and it was just every day. Our family would get up at like 7 a.m. We'd go into my grandpa's house for breakfast, and he'd make breakfast like on the wood stove because there's no fucking electricity. Yeah. You know, bacon and eggs on the wood stove. And then we would spend all day, and it was like extended family came out of town.
That's cool.
We would just be chainsawing trees and hauling brush, you know, and listening to like music on the car battery and stuff. And it was fucking rad. And I remember cool. It was like, make the best of a bad situation. And there's something about being put in constraints that is fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like no power. I'm getting constrained sexually in the bedroom. Anything like that.
Sorry. Whoa. Full stop.
Did you want to explore
You said
that?
2 things there. What was the second thing?
So no power. Cutting down trees with a family.
That's not what you said. You said getting constrained sexually in the bedroom.
I didn't. I think Tony...
Do you mean physically?
Tony cut that part out, so...
You're saying he did cut that part out, like live in our real life?
Yeah.
That's not true. He can't do that. I'm here still.
Tony, could you cut Eddie out of the rest of this podcast, please?
The rest of the podcast? No, he can't do that. I mean, he could.
I can't hear Eddie talking. Thank you for successfully cutting him out.
You just fully turned down the volume? Yeah. Thank you, Tony. What was one thing I was going to say about that? Oh, yeah. It's just, I feel like rural area is better for the power to go out. I feel like, especially cities, like, oh, no. Because didn't that happen to New York in the 70s, and it was like a fucking chaotic, like famously chaotic day?
I don't know, probably.
But even in the suburbs, I feel like it's just like everyone's pissed off. But in a rural area, it's like, you just go outside. Stop complaining, dumbass.
Yeah, Jesus. And literally, too, worst case scenario, like, oh, fuck, the power's out for 2 months. It's like, well, I'm in a community of like 1,000 people. Everybody collectively has enough food to probably carry the community for 2 years.
That's it, yeah.
Even just canned shit that people grew in their gardens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about the New York City blackout in 1997. History nerd over here.
Hey, you know.
I'm going to bully the shit out of you after this podcast.
Dude, ask me another history question.
What's your favorite history?
Dude,
you got it.
Give me another question.
What is your
pass?
What's your favorite kind of history?
Pass.
What does history mean to you? Come on, dude, you got it.
It's history is when you can tell future.
That is.
It's when you could look into the future and you could say World War II is about to happen.
You got elements of it.
Okay.
You're the literal
close.
opposite. Just flip it around, dude. Opposite. History. What's the opposite of future? Is
2 Chains.
Why?
The rapper Future.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna give you a swirly even harder now. This stupid shit.
There's a lot of swirlies that happen between both of us in the apartment.
Keeps us grounded.
We let it happen.
Yeah. The New York City blackout in 1997. So it was an electricity blackout that affected most of New York City on July 13 to 14. It was just like a day, which again is crippling for a city.
Yeah, and it was the 70s New York where everything was on fire.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
God damn.
That's scary.
This sounds so just like shitty, but do you ever kind of secretly hope for like, hey, it'd be kind of fun if like we didn't have power for a few days?
Back in like 2012 I did, when it was like all the zombie survival like craze. But now I'm like, not here.
Yeah.
Here scares the shit. LA scares the shit out of me, dude.
If it wouldn't clearly negatively affect a whole bunch of other people, it might be kind of fun. But if it was just like, if we were in our own perfect world here and it's like, no power, well, we have our solar charger for our phones and canned food and some board games.
You know?
No, I feel you, dude. I'm definitely on board with that. You know, I was gonna, I was gonna ask you earlier too when you're talking about like wet napkin stuff. What are some like things that are just maybe sensory or something that you just fucking hate? You can't deal with.
Oh man, shit.
Because I know one that like always bugged me. You know,
okay,
like nail on the chalkboard is always like just a classic example.
Yeah, that one really. Anything with chalkboard stuff really fucks me up.
There's something about like on older vehicles that have where the paint has kind of lost that newer sheen. Like it's the same stuff. Like it's so easy to rub like a zipper or your nail across, and it's just that, and it just. I want to barf if I hear that shit.
Dude, even regular writing on the chalkboard sometimes, I'm like, how are you doing that?
Yeah.
Just it's like when somebody hits it where you hear the knock of the chalk and then the scrape.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, you know what's actually really funny? I've been seeing a ton of memes about Michael choking on ice from like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
That same Michael who choked on the ice in elementary school, he had a thing where he didn't like whiteboard marker squeaks. Like he would complain about it constantly, you know?
Those are fine to me though.
Yeah, and just little squeak, 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 you know, and he would just be like, can you please not use those? Because when I was in like second grade, all the blackboards got turned into whiteboards over the summer or something like that. And
just another example of whitewashing in this country.
Dude.
Gus Eddy podcast. We're woke.
Check this. That's the motherfucking
Oh God, I hate that.
So yeah, Michael, I don't know where the fuck he ended up. He's probably choking on a whole hunk of ice right now.
He like gets a new job and it's like at the gas station and they're like, all right, and here's the ice box. Michael's what?
Oof, owie, ouch. He goes home, he goes, days since last choked on ice. Pulls out the chalk on the chalkboard. 0.
He gets a job at like a water plant. It's like, there's no ice here. It's all melted. There's just dead ice here.
Oh no. Man, I wonder about some of those kids from like elementary school and stuff. I remember I'll change his name. I'll call him Charlie. There was this kid growing up who was a couple of grades ahead of me, but I was in a class that had 1st through 3rd graders. It was the Spanish immersion class. And there's this kid named Charlie, fake name, who like you could, even as a kid, you could kind of tell, like he was really like didn't have a lot of money and didn't seem like the parents were super there. But he was always really friendly with me, and we would stay after school because like my dad worked at the school, a couple of my other buddies' mom worked at the school, and then Charlie would stick around. We'd play games in the gym and stuff. And I just, just stuff that's really sad looking back that I didn't fully realize in the moment. Like it was just his birthday one day, and he goes, "Hey, it's my birthday. Can I come spend the night at your house?" Oh, okay. And like kids just didn't be like, "I'm coming to your house tonight."
Yeah.
And then my mom like saying yes to it for some reason. I was like, "What? Okay." Because I didn't know. He had nowhere to go. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
Looking back, I felt terrible about that. And then I didn't see him for years and years, and I never knew what happened to him. But I was like a sophomore or a junior in high school, and my youth group at church was doing like some sort of Christmas activity where they had like the community assembled like kind of food care packages and toys and stuff, and then they like we would go give them to needier families in the community. And I just remember I went to this house like way out of town, and it was kind of run down, and I knocked on the door and I saw Charlie. I hadn't seen him in like 8 years.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell if he remembered me, and in the context of that, I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. There's nothing to be ashamed of for having a little care package like that too.
Yeah.
But it just felt weird, and just, "Hi, hey, how are you doing?" And I think he might have recognized me because I hadn't seen him since I was in first grade.
Yeah, there are some of those when you see this person where you just don't say anything.
Yeah, and like I thought
you both know.
Yeah, I thought he moved out of town or something, and like, gosh, I don't know where he ended up.
That's one thing is a lot of that when you think back to like some of the weird kids in your elementary school just had like a really bad upbringing, and you're like, oh man, kids are the worst.
Kids are the worst, dude.
That's the thing though is like there were some of the quote like weird kids where again I was never like I never like made fun of people or anything like that, but there was like that kind of I would like not like certain of the like weirder kids when they were mean. Mm-hmm. But it's like then you realize like, oh, they just had a real bad upbringing. But it's like they were mean to me as a kid, so then I was just like, fuck this person.
Dude, exactly. I told that story tons of months ago about, that kid on the bus that used to bug me, and I had to go into survival mode and stuff, And I look back now and I'm like, dude, he was in a shitty situation, you know? Like fucking I feel terrible. Again, I did what I had to do out in the courts there, but
one thing is this is like sort of unrelated, but just this kid that I knew in elementary school that I was friends with, who happened to be not like, well, I guess technically like obese, but not to the point where it was like crazy. But yeah, he was like a little like not too big. You understand what I'm saying? Like unhealthy for a kid.
Yeah.
And his mom was younger, and she would like say, because like certain parents knew her, that she was really trying to get him to like be healthier.
Yeah.
And did you guys have lunch moms?
Oh, were they bring in lunch? Or
well,
what?
it was in elementary school. It was like,
oh, they help her. They help facilitate the lines.
Yeah. So like for us, we didn't have like a cafeteria. It was we ate in the classroom and brought our lunches. But then like the teachers got a break for lunch. So then like moms or like grandmothers in the community or like aunts or anything just like would come in and like watch us for that time. And then they usually watch during recess as well. And one of the lunch moms was this kid's grandma. So, like, his mom was way younger. His mom was, like, I think, like, we were 8 or 9, and she was, like, 23 or 24. And his grandma brought him, like, Wendy's and Burger King every single day. So, like, she would be talking about how she was trying to get him healthier, and her mom would be bringing in fast food to this kid every day for lunch. And I was so jealous, though, at the time, because it's like, I have a sandwich, and you have Wendy's with a Frosty in class right now? But, yeah, it's like you think back, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, she was not approving of that, and you're bringing them fast food every single day.
That's the thing, is that stuff is low-tier child abuse, If you're just funneling garbage into your kid's mouth.
Especially if the parent doesn't wish that. His mom didn't want that, and then secretly it's like, here's a 1,000-calorie lunch for you, and you're a child.
No, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, it sucks that healthier food is not more affordable. There are healthier, more affordable routes you can go down, but it's just easy to go to Wendy's,
Yeah,
4 for 4.
That's the thing. It's affordable in time and money. Because the thing is, it's more expensive with your time and money to make healthy stuff.
Exactly.
There's you can budget it though, where you can do it right. But other than dieting, you know what I love, Gus?
I think you love mail. We got the mail time.
Okay. I don't have my keys, so I
got my keys.
I don't have anything to open right now.
Hi, Gus Johnson here to key your fucking car.
No, don't do that.
I'll do it. I don't care. Audio listeners, pull up. See what happens. Again, send us the any packages you want us to open up on the podcast. Address them to Gus and Eddie. If they're addressed to us individually, we will open them off air and then make fun of you and then return it with a very heartfelt note.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. We won't mail anybody back.
I said mm-hmm.
Shucks.
One thing, it came out today. It's going to be a week late for the episode. But goddamn, Nakey Jakey's new video was so good.
Ooh.
God damn it, Jacob.
Oh, flip.
It was so fucking good. Go watch it. We'll link it in the description if I remember.
By the way, in case you haven't heard, look up Jakey on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
The boy's got some tunes in his boons.
The song Moby Dick? Oh, that's a banger.
I'll say it now. I'll say it live.
I'll say it, and then, Tony, if we could take that out, I wouldn't like any compliments to my friends in this.
Yeah, kill it. Excise it.
Dump it.
Dump it. Again, your weekly reminder to go watch I Think You Should Leave on Netflix.
So good.
This package comes to us from Sam. You know, our old pal Sam.
Yeah. Sam.
We got some flipping games in here.
Whoa. Does it say toe? Wait.
Toe
Shambach.
Shambach.
Okay.
Damn, Sam. Games for Gus and Eddie.
Okay. This is a lot of nice stuff here. Also, you know what I keep seeing more and more that it's just like, I get it because we do it for other people, but it's people talking about rewatching our videos, like old ones, and it's like, really? Like, you go back and watch older ones? Like, that's so cool.
Makes
like,
me happy.
Yeah.
Like, the older, the better. The less popular, the better. Like, I feel like we keep seeing in the wild now, when people are referencing our videos, they'll say, like, I love Gus and Eddie go to Canada.
The Canada one
stuff.
I hear about all the time.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad that we're going to be releasing new Gus and Eddie stuff sometime soon when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's
We've filmed it, and I'm going to just tell you right now, it's not even done right now. It's funny.
The thing is, I'm not sure how the whole structure of the video is going to be, but there's at least, like, I know one bit specifically
Oh, my God.
that I'm so fucking excited for.
The zip line?
Yeah. well, you'll see it, but
I can't wait to talk about that on the podcast after it releases, because
Yeah.
it's just like, the logic of the situation was just fucking beyond me.
Yeah, I think honestly the funniest stuff, and they'll see it later, but so I'll be very vague. But I think the least funny stuff for most of it that we got was playing the games. Honestly, like a lot of the next stuff we got was really good. So that'll probably be like a montage or something.
We talk about it all the time. It's ironic because for all the other Gus and Eddie Go stuff, it's like we have these big extravagant like ideas, but the funniest shit is like, yeah, we're just standing around talking.
Yeah, honestly, that's really it.
So that dude, Sam, thank you. We have boys over all the time, sometimes women, and it's fun to play games. We got to get a woman on the podcast still.
Also, again, like I tweeted this as well. Your boys does not mean they have to be boys. It's a feeling in your heart. If you're a lady, you can be somebody's boy.
Exactly.
Your boys are just your friends, and it's a great way to say it.
You know what? We are welcoming in an era of positivity on the internet here.
We are entering the era of boys.
Boys fucking support boys.
Boys support boys. And again, I want to stress, that doesn't mean you have to be a textbook boy. Everyone is a boy on the inside. There's a lot of plastic bags in there.
This is from Gage and Gavin Zachary, a.k.a. the Bean Boys.
Ooh, okay. Is there just a bunch of beans in there?
Well, there's a very limp daffodil.
Okay, it just died. They put it in to be nice, but then it died on the way.
Sorry. Look at this. We got a nice piece of framed artwork.
Paper towels.
Yup.
Those are two separate types of paper that they did.
Gus, congrats on 1 million. Eddie, catch up, bitch. Fuck you, boy.
I can't post enough. I can't catch up.
So we got this. What a hilarious waste of a very nice frame.
Honestly.
Yup. Thank you, Bean Boys. Is a good meme.
Why did they cover it in so many plastic bags?
And a single daffodil.
This could have gone in the frame and made it more interesting, but they put it loose with the bags.
Nuh-uh. Don't swing that way.
Oh, yeah, it was just a piece of paper framed for audio listeners. Fuck you, by the way. It was a piece of paper that said yup in a picture frame.
Don't forget to say fuck you to the non-existent video watchers.
Yeah, the video watchers, you don't exist. Again, if you're from Ohio, go fuck yourself.
It's textbook shit. Do we need to start displaying this at the bottom of the screen?
Honestly.
This is from Aaron, our buddy Aaron. Oh, you fucker. Goose poop he put on his shirt. Aaron, you're giving me fucking PTSD here.
Can you share if people didn't see that episode?
If people didn't see the episode. Okay, guys. Oh, and they spelled Eddie Burbach with CH.
That's how it was originally spelled, and then we changed it, so that's actually like my true old last name.
You got made fun of just as much as I did. Same level.
They changed it, I think, because of the Nazis.
I told a story on a podcast before about honestly, you know what? I got a good sense of humor about it. It bothered me for years. When I was a kid, there was one shithead kid named Evan that called me goose poop on the playground, and kids laughed at me, and I didn't like it. You know,
that's the thing is, I purposely didn't make a goose poop meme because you said that it really did bother you. But the fact that somebody put it on a fucking shirt and sent it to us,
this is no hard feelings whatsoever. This is a very funny thing too.
Right.
Genuinely, this has been so ingrained in bothering me for years. Even just the initial gut reaction to just seeing that, I go like, oh, like it's so fucking
now
deep.
I don't
in me.
want to laugh at it.
No, you can laugh at it now. Just guys, do me a bro move. Don't make the goose poop.
Don't
thing
make
a meme.
it's funny for this one instance, but still, like he said, from his childhood, it's not a fun thing.
Yes.
Do not do it.
This is 100% funny though. I will have you know. Thank you, Aaron. This is fucking hilarious. Got a little note
we could
here.
maybe put in some hotlines for bullying.
Oh, he's got a little note to Tony here from Aaron from Oklahoma. Says, P.S. If Tony lets his iguana poop in my yard one more time, I'm calling animal control.
What?
Tony,
Is
you
that
know
a reference to something?
It is now, boys.
All right.
What else we got? Oh, look at this fancy-ass handwriting from Nathan from Arlington, Texas.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
And also everybody else.
Pretty much Nathan for us.
Oh, I get it because what's in the package?
Is this another history themed? Nathan, fucking combat tape here.
I'm so sad Nathan for you's over.
I'm fine with it, honestly. I've never.
You didn't watch it.
Yeah. All right, Nathan for Gus. Fucking open up, Christ.
Oh man, it's just be sure when you send us stuff to cover it in a layer of tape so we can never open it.
Make sure that it's exclusively packing tape and not any paper-based tapes. God damn it. Nathan, you back street bitch.
Is it a movie? It looks like a movie.
I think so. Oh, you fucker, Nathan.
You could probably take it out by now.
I can't. I'm too weak. You work on it. Nathan, you break my heart. You shake my bones.
this bit here. I get what you're... Okay. You say you shake my bones?
Yeah.
Right.
I thought you spoke Italian, dude.
You didn't go like this.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I joke, Nathan. We love you.
It says, training wheel not required, soundtrack by Grassy Knoll and the Magic Bullet.
What?
It's from LBM Multimedia. Is this somebody's album? I don't understand.
Give a little peep at the card there. See if there's
Oh
any...
my god. It's a fucking... I think it's a unicycle tricks video.
What?
Look at the back of it.
Dude, we could maybe take a little commentary one on this.
Dude, filmed in Ontario and New York. TWNR captures unicycling superhero Ryan Atkins like never before and introduces riders Brian McKenzie, Joel Burgess, Chad Sasko,
Whoa.
Joe Merrill, Kyle Grasso, and over 30 others.
What?
Fantastic.
How long is this?
I don't know if there's a runtime on here.
Damn it. What's the MPAA rating?
There's definitely not. It's 32 minutes.
Oh.
So wait, 30 others? It's like 1 a minute.
No, it's
We're
less
more
than
than one,
less than, yeah.
Okay, also there's, I guess, the brands here. And it says over 25 more minutes of riding, ride notes, and rider biographies. So, we're definitely going to watch this. Also, it's a copyright of 2003, 2004, and 2005.
I love it, dude.
I don't know what...
It kept getting recertified. It went platinum, triple platinum.
Does that mean there's 3 different things copywritten? Because you just say it of that year, right? The original year.
I thought
where
so.
it was filed.
I thought so.
All right, well, we should definitely make a video out of this.
Yeah, this is a banger, dude. We're watching this tonight.
The thing is, they're probably going to be pretty good, too. So it's like, I don't know if I can make fun of it if they're actually, like, really good.
And you know that all of them individually could kick our asses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they just hit us with the fucking wheel to the face.
Dude, you imagine a face full of Chad Sasko in the morning?
You want to hear the quote on the back?
Yeah.
So this is from John Foss, the director of the International Unicycling Federation. And he said, finally, a video for East Coast unicyclists. Very accessible, makes us mere mortals feel like we can do more rather than just watching in awe.
Whoa.
Is this a meme or is this real? I can't tell if it's like taking itself seriously or not.
I love it.
Okay, there's also a note too, though.
Yeah, we're peeking at that. By the way, I want to say a thank you to Alexi for sending us some chocolate and this cool drawing of Gus and Eggy. She sent us chocolate eggs.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Uh-huh. Thank you, Alexi. This is a good drawing, dude.
Who sent us the unicycle thing? Nathan, right?
Nathan.
So Nathan sent us like legitimately like a nice card from it looks like Walgreens or Hallmark. He said, okay, so it says wishing you a wonderful, and he crossed out birth, so it's just a wonderful day.
Yeah.
And it says happy day, and then there's not a fucking chance I could read even a word of this. I'm sorry, Nathan.
It's shiny, though.
It's very shiny, but there's not a chance.
Nathan, for Pete's sake, more like it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That's
Actually,
a banging
looks like
gift.
There's a different name on here.
Read the Bible verse.
I think this says Aunt Edith. I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Whatever. Hey, Nathan.
So here's a package, real quick. Not gonna make a big deal out of it. Don't want to give people negative airtime. That we already opened because it looked like it was also from an area of somebody that's been sending us kind of harassing mail.
Is it that guy?
It's
again?
not the guy. It's somebody else.
Oh.
And I just saw the Netherland.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just saw the Netherland thing. I had to open it out of security.
So it's not this person. So
It's
don't
not
feel
this
bad if you're this
person.
person. Well, who is this person?
They'll probably say on the note, but they sent us some stroopwafel.
Okay.
Eddie, do you want
Where's that
some
chocolate that I heard
stroopwafel?
about?
I don't know.
What is there? Is there filling in this?
Oh,
I feel like I've had something like
yes.
this, but not one with right, what you're doing
Oh,
right
this
now.
is from Yuri.
I think, is this offensive what you're doing?
I don't think so. They are all white over there.
That's true.
You cannot be racist to them. Do you want me to do the rest of the fucking podcast? Oh! Wait, fuck, where's the trumpet?
Where's the chocolate is my question.
Thank you for the stroopwafel.
Oh, okay. This is traditional in many
Fucking
countries.
Trumpet. We ate the cake. It's my favorite line from Shrek 3, Shrek the Third. So.
Okay. I don't even really remember Shrek the Third that much. What the fuck was even the conflict in the third Shrek movie? I don't remember.
The conflict was they realized, we're making too many Shrek movies. Wait, was that Rumpelstiltskin or is that the fourth one?
That was the fourth one, and that one sucked.
Yeah, that was garbage.
What is Shrek the Third? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Where's the chocolate, Gus?
I don't.
How many
what
times?
fucking chocolate are you talking
You
about?
said thank you for the chocolate and this note, this drawing of us.
They're chocolate eggs.
Okay.
They got a little leaky. I was just gonna toss them.
Okay.
I don't feel bad about it because it just got leaky.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's open this one. This is from Clara from my hometown. I know Clara. I just literally recognized that right now.
This book says, P.S. Your cat is dead.
That's going on the shelf, boys. We're keeping it. This is to Gustafson and Eddie. This is from my friend Clara from high school. There's a lot of packing peanuts in here, Clara.
They're spilling out.
Okay, sports and the chiropractic lifestyle. Wait, what? Sports is spelled with a Z, and it goes, share with your friends and fam.
There's a business card in here with somebody's number. I don't want to dox them.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Everything's a little misspelled, but it looks like an actual pamphlet. Health begins before birth, B-I-R-F.
Is that a play on your name, too? Up top right?
Did she make this? Consulting a Gustafson doc. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It's a fake one. She put my face on the weightlifter. That's pretty funny. Banging meme, Clara.
This is clearly fully for you, even in the note.
Oh, hey, I won't dox you, Clara. Thank you so much. We did theater together. She was very funny. Awesome. Thanks, Clara.
Well, Clara, there was nothing for me, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're dead to me, Clara. Just kidding. You can live.
Packing peanuts, more like fucking die. Am I right?
Boom.
We got another package.
This is Timbo. Did we miss somebody? Is that from the
That
book?
was. It seems like there was. That was what the business card was also in that package. So I don't know what the fuck that was.
You, Timbo. We got a package, and the return address is called Trash.
Okay.
You know. Is that a clothing brand? Oh, it says Trash on it. You want to unfurl this Captain Jack?
It's a long sleeve. Yeah, it just says trash.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the design. Thanks for that trash.
It's got that nice packaging clothing vinegar smell that we've become.
Yeah. Also, I can't remember if we said this.
Strong.
Oh yeah. Well, it is. That has the word trash on it.
Trash on it.
I can't remember if we said this last time, but I go pick up the post mail from the post office, and it's the entire post office is ran by middle-aged women, and all of them are just the sweetest people in the world, but they're so confused because like sometimes you guys put like bareback and bitch shit and stuff on it, so they're like, who is like eggy bitch shit? Like, it's my roommate. So this is to Gus Johnson and Eddie Bareback. Prank gift box. What?
Wait, what is the... Is it the box? You construct the box and that's the prank?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that is it. That's funny. You can just put some stuff in there.
Wait, so... Okay, so it's just like it looks funny, but there's no product for it?
Yes.
Man, I'm going to get somebody so good.
Zoop. Got a little package here from Jake. We're fucking flying through the mail.
Yeah, we got to get rid of it. Not just the packaging. Like,
Yeah.
the boxes are just like, there's so much. I'm
This
looking
says-
at a lot of boxes.
Yeah, there's a ton of boxes off screen. We've been using Gerard's toilet paper. I already took 2 shits with it, so thank you, Gerard.
How is it? I haven't used it
It's sublime.
yet. Okay.
I caress me down with it. That's a Sublime reference.
Okay.
This is marked fragile. Hilariously, everything that's marked fragile is like beaten to shit. Hopefully this is fine. This is to French Custard and Eddie barbecue sauce from our buddy Jake.
Is it...
Whoa!
Did the CD get cracked there? What's up?
Digging that magnet.
Oh, shit. It says, let's sacrifice Toby, and it's just a little, like one of those 70... I almost dropped it. One of those 70s drawings. You're not a chance you're going to be able to see this, but it's just like of a little girl about to stab a little boy, so...
Dude, we got a little mixtape from Jake himself. Doesn't he look almost exactly like Theo?
Yeah, he does.
Holy
oh
shit.
my God. He
You
looks so much like Theo.
Tony, can you get a picture of Theo on screen and then you just keyframe into
That's going to be
this?
so small.
Sorry, Tony. Thank you. That's my boy Theo. So that's what he's been doing on his weekends off.
Is being Jake.
Is being Jake. That's the sequel to Being John Malkovich.
Just being Jake.
Dude, he sent us a Mad Libs sincere letter edition. Dude, that's a funny idea.
Yeah.
That's a banger. And then a nice note. Thank you, Jake. We will read these off podcast to our exclusive Patreon. We don't have Patreon.
Who the fuck named packing peanuts?
Yeah, who thought the peanut?
Like, really, it's just... I mean, I guess it was before Cheetos, but what if they were called packing Cheetos? That's so much cooler. Officially on the Gus Eddy podcast, we will now call these... Wait, I think people already do that, right?
Do they?
Or,
Let's
I don't know.
Google it. Damn it, we ran into
'Cause
the
it
same
looks-
problem with Don't Pee January. You guys are already coming up with the ideas for
Yeah,
stuff.
it's... Well, because this looks like just like a white Cheeto. I feel like I've heard it.
Packing Peanut, the Forbidden Cheeto. There's a post on r/Forbidden Snacks about it.
About wanting to eat it because it looks like Cheetos?
Yeah.
Because then my tip is just buy some Cheetos.
There you go. You know what? We're taking it. We had no prior knowledge of it. Fuck you guys. Packing Cheetos.
That's it.
We got a DVD from the creators of Napoleon Dynamite. Comes another unique view of the world. Gentlemen Broncos.
Is that
What?
a real... Actually from the creators?
It looks like it. Did this
It
get a
just-
theatrical release at all?
Did it just flop? Can I see the case?
I've literally never heard of this. It looks stylistically like the exact same like stuff as Napoleon
Oh,
Dynamite.
shit. It's the kid from Sky High and Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords.
Really?
What the fuck?
Guess what it has on Rotten Tomatoes, Eddie?
Because
Released
we've
in
never heard of it,
2009.
I'm
Yes.
going to say 35.
Yeah, close to say 19.
Oh.
Gentlemen
Yeah, it's the
Broncos.
fucking kid from Sky High and Jermaine. What the hell, dude?
What's his name? Michael Aragangrango.
The one from Sky High?
Del Grangos?
Can he fly in this one?
I don't know. Michael
I don't think so.
Aragangrango has blown it all sky high.
Has he done anything recently?
Let's check it out. He's 31.
Jermaine's crushing it.
What is when did Sky High come out?
Probably like I would guess like 2006.
2005. Great. Sky High was a good one. Oh,
Dude, I fucking love Sky High.
I forgot about Kurt Russell being in that. That was a good movie.
Sky High. I watched it recently. Sky High fucking rules, dude. It's really good.
Yep, 73 on Rotten Tomatoes. Good for that. Let me see, dude. Yeah, this guy hasn't been doing a lot. I guess in 2018 he was in a movie called In a Relationship. Oh, starring Emma Roberts, and then he was the second build. So yeah, dude, he's working.
Okay, awesome.
Good for you, dude. Hell yeah. He was in This Is Us. That's a show.
That's a very popular show. Did he? So do you think he can still fly, or like if he can be real strong still?
What's his name? I'll look him up on Twitter. I'll DM him.
DM him and say, "Can you fly?"
What's his name? Michael.
You just looked it up. I have no.
I really should have retained that.
It really doesn't even say on the front of the box. I can look at the back, I guess.
Sky High.
Wait, where is it? Yeah, Michael.
I'm panicking, dude. Hurry up.
Angarano.
Oh, here we go. Michael Angarano.
Don't bother him about Sky High.
Okay.
He probably can't escape the demons.
Charlie, who follows him? Jimmy Fallon follows him, but also Jimmy Fallon follows like fucking 9,000 people.
Does he really?
Actually, I am kind of surprised about this. So Jimmy Fallon has 51.1 million followers, and he follows 8.8 thousand people. So I'm surprised that Michael made the cut for that.
My guess is that he follows everybody who's on his show.
Yeah, I would assume so. But
he wasn't a guest on the Tonight Show, I'm guessing. He was probably a guest on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, then he followed him at that point. Can we see if that's correct? Can you look up Late Night with Jimmy Fallon and his name? Because if he was on that, I guess I'm just a boy genius, like our boy Jimmy Neutron.
Go Jimmy.
Except I kick Jimmy's fucking ass. Oh, big brain. Easy target to kick. Am I right?
Yeah, dude. You could probably kick the shit out of... Actually, Sheen would fuck you up.
Sheen would fuck me up for sure. So would Carl.
Yeah.
Carl would be like...
Yes.
I love the I'm about to head out meme with Carl. It fucking kills me, dude. God damn, I love that meme.
Yeah, he was on the Tonight Show last...
he was on the Tonight Show?
Last November.
For what? This Is Us, probably?
Probably.
Is he like a big character in This Is Us? Because that means he's doing very well.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how many views his interview has. 92,000, lower end.
That's not very impressive.
Wow, call me when you hit 2 million. Oh, Boogie's on the H3 podcast today.
Yep.
William Osmond and iDubbbz. Dude, we got Boogie on the H3 podcast. We got William Osmond and iDubbbz doing a video. We got Nakey Jakey uploading today. The day we're filming this is a good day for YouTube, my friends.
And we missed the mark on the podcast today.
Whoops. Oh, also, by the way, in case your video is going to be up by the time this podcast goes up.
Yes, absolutely.
We got some banging commentary stuff. Go check out Eddie's video. Is fucking hilarious.
Oh fuck, we should have mentioned it in the beginning. Shit,
damn it. Now only the idiots that forgot to turn it off will hear.
Wait, Tony, have me time travel real quick. Ready?
I'll do the sound for it.
All right. Whoa! I'm in the past. We're in the middle of the podcast right now, but we forgot to say, go watch the commentary video we did together on my channel. We hire a bunch of psychics online and waste a lot of money on a scam. Now back to the future. It hurts to time travel.
Drop down in your chair in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Wow.
Whoa.
What a journey, right?
We've done it.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, guys. We didn't time travel there. Tony did do some... Now, here's an interesting thing that I'm going to have to probably help decide with him. When I say we're going to time travel back, do we just cut out that middle bit because they watched it in the beginning, or do we play it for a second time?
No, we got to play it for a second time.
We're playing it for a second time. Fuck you. You're going to have to listen to it twice.
Pack the content. Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck was I looking up? Oh yeah, and then I got a commentary video up as well, but don't try time travel for that. You can just go watch it after this podcast. It's a Steve Harvey one. It's super funny. Also great. Chris Hansen has uploaded again an update video today. Oh my god, dude, we gotta do a little.
We should listen to it.
We gotta do a little follow up. Okay, it's 34 seconds.
Just with the Steve Harvey thing, I sent Gus the most cursed image I've ever seen last night.
It's bad, dude.
I don't even want to show it on camera.
We won't show it. You can describe it.
It's a somebody took one of the product photos of a fleshlight and made like a Steve Harvey mouth fleshlight with the mustache. And it was like a picture of him in the background, like looking at it. And just kept sending in like more zoomed in pictures to Gus last night.
It's a feud light.
It's disturbing.
Okay, yeah. So at this point in time, we did our little help Chris Hansen video maybe about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks.
Probably 3 at that point.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. So luckily, Chris Hansen has heeded almost all of our suggestions. His videos are HD. His descriptions are better.
He fixed pretty much everything from the video, but other than a quote retweet like referencing us, didn't even mention us or thank us in any way possible.
Yeah.
And we kind of helped him out, and he got a lot of subs from it. So it's like, Chris?
Yeah, like literally the only interaction I commented on one of his videos like the day after my video went up on my main channel, you know? And I was just like, yes, Chris, like this is really great work because it was an update video in full 1080p. It was fine, good description and everything. And then even his response was like a little bit like hey, he never said
the tweet too.
He never said thank you, but he just was like, "Oh, my media crew is very capable of handling anything." It's like, bitch, no, they weren't.
But yeah, there's the tweet as well, where somebody tweeted our video at him, and then he corrected us, like kind of cheeky about the Emmys.
It was funny. Yeah, it was funny to do that.
But then there was nothing else.
But it's like, dude, Chris, when we swooped our asses in, you had like 2K subs. I'm looking at your channel right now. You're on the brink of 20K subs, dude.
What the fuck?
How about a little fucking thank you, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, dude, you were spinning circles in the parking lot with your 240p daily update videos.
Hey, Chris, why don't you have a seat so I can teach you some manners, my friend?
Like,
thank somebody who gives you 18K subs or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. Like, I get it, you know? Maybe he feels a little out of his element, you know? And we knew what we were talking about.
We did clown a bit.
We clowned
with the fucking...
You got Cheeto, dude.
You just really... Okay. I don't want to throw it back.
It's a prank show.
But yeah, it's just... I don't know. We clowned on him a bit, but we also helped him out a lot. If somebody clowned on me and then gave me... like,
I don't know,
quadrupled my channel size or even more, I'd be like, that's fine.
Yeah, fucking 9 times the amount of subs that you had. And
of nice people that didn't want to clown on you.
Yeah, like, look at your goddamn comment sections right now, Chris. I'm going to click on your yesterday update video. I'm noticing it has 2.3K views, by the way. I think you were pulling like 30 views before we swept in. You got 107 comments. Let me just read the top 4. Haven't even looked at them. Looking sharp. Next live stream will be great. Let's make with the Predators, my dude. Hashtag role-playing chat room, dude. Third one, from a verified account, Based Shaman, says, looking good in that suit, brother. Very aesthetic. And the fourth one, I like the brick wall. Looks like you're going to do some stand-up. Those are positive, fun comments.
Those are positive boys that I'm going to assume came from us.
We're taking full credit for that, Chris. Here's the thing, Chris. We still love you. We still want you to succeed. We're still friends. No beef.
But be on the podcast.
Be on the podcast. Use your goddamn manners, dude. Give him some fucking thanks for that.
Have a seat, and we'll see you on the podcast.
Also, just because, you know, that Lord giveth and he taketh away, I think it's fair to clown a little bit. He is still posting daily update videos. Chris, if you're listening, too much. You get like 1 a month.
That's even too much.
That's too much.
You get 1 a year.
You get 1 a year.
2 a year. You get 2 clear update videos a year unless you're posting new made content all the time.
Yes, I noticed you posted a thank you video for hitting 9,000 subscribers. That was the day we put up our video. Bitch, wait till 10K. You know, it's just like, read the room, Chris.
Wait till the milestone.
Also, I noticed you had a live stream up a couple of days where you did some Q&A. Great idea. You had 3 videos, I think, on your channel that were live for about 4 hours that were called live stream test. The thumbnail was whoever was working for you to help do the live stream, and it was just his face cut off like this. Chris, don't act holier than thou. You don't know what you're doing yet.
Yeah, my media team doesn't know what we know is what I'm hearing.
No, Chris. And it's like, dude, I get it. Like, it's a new environment. You know, maybe we're being a little harsh. It's learning YouTube has taken us years to do. You know, the things that we outlined were very clear, concise things. How hard is it to say thank you? You know? And fix the shit, dude. Don't fucking don't put an update video every day. Like, can you imagine if NBC well, I'll do one that's not your network. Can you imagine if like CBS for like 3 months before like the fucking This Is Us came out or whatever that's on, was just like every week during that time slot was just like a half hour of like, you guys, only 2 more weeks till This Is Us premieres. Make with the content, dude.
Yeah. One thing is, I think This Is Us is NBC.
I know.
So you were like, I won't do your network, but here's an NBC example.
Whoops. Anyway, we're being too hard on you, Chris. Just show your boys some love. Boys support boys.
Boys support boys.
That's what you do.
And, you know, the kind of show is based around people not supporting boys. So
Yes. Boys.
that's just my...
Escort boys on his show.
To catch people that are not looking in the best interest of boys. That's what the show should be called.
That's
if
true.
You ask me.
You gotta support your good boys, Chris.
Did we have any more mail?
We got a fuckload of mail. Let's open
Okay.
another one.
We got sidetracked from the mail.
Boom, baby.
Here, I don't have keys. I can do that one while you're doing it.
Oh, great. Thanks.
It got silent real fast.
I'm panicking right now, dude. I'm fucking
Dude,
panicking.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Dude,
right now.
call me the original trilogy because I'm panicking Skywalker over here.
This is from Kang.
All right. You can read on the podcast. It's not sappy.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I'm telling you right now, it fucking isn't.
My answer is always I don't care.
I do care,
So,
and it
because the
isn't.
thing is, you can call anything. It doesn't really matter, unless you call, unless you call thing game cornhole. I mentioned it's very late by now. I just hated. You know what I hated is I made a joke about the name of the game cornhole or beanbag toss or bago or whatever you call it being a dumb name, but everyone was too concerned with their dumb kind of like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Like, is it called bags or cornhole? So like, what else do you call it? It's like, that's not the argument I was saying. I'm saying the name cornhole is a dumb name. I don't care what else you call it. That's a stupid fucking name. Mm-hmm. That's it. I'm done.
I'm gonna agree with you there.
This is actually painted. It says, "What's up, dudes?" and it's from Kang with this, and it's a card. It seemed like a piece of paper.
It's our podcast card.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
Whoa, the handwriting on this is crazy.
Hot Kang, dude. That's some good handwriting.
All right, we'll read this personally later.
Okay. We got the elusive envelope that we opened on the podcast.
What elusive envelope? What are you talking
We
about?
don't typically open these because there's less interesting content to feature.
Okay.
But this is very heartfelt from Clara. Thank you, Clara. I didn't read this all. I'm scanning it here. She goes, I'm going to attach a resume just introducing myself and include some stuff that's on my actual CV to show that I have an actual prospects for the future. We wish you the best, Clara. We will continue reading this off the air.
Thanks, Clara.
Oh.
What?
She tried to flirt with us a little bit.
What does it say?
At least check my Insta to see if you think I'm cute before ruling anything out, Heart.
I don't know how to search anything on Instagram.
I'm going to hide her Instagram.
I'm going to just close my eyes until the letter's gone.
Move the letter. Wait.
Where'd it go?
Close your eyes. I'll wake you up.
I opened them a little bit. I know you have the trumpet. Was that supposed to wake me up?
Yeah, wait. Eddie, you're getting a phone call. Fuck.
Is that what my ringtone sounds like?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's do one more package. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm feeling goofy today. I don't know. The boys are out. It's the sun's out. We'll open some freaking mail. This is
We've been doing that for like the whole time.
yeah. This is from Brian. Oh, also, we haven't seen anything against mail. Do you guys like it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope people like the mail.
Please tell us. The numbers are still rising. We haven't seen anyone complain about it, but tell us if you don't, honestly.
Yeah, because if it's like if they run too long and you don't like them, that's fine.
Let me know. We didn't do a 2-minute rant today because it's so wholesome.
Yeah.
No problems with
I kind
anybody.
of just went on a cornhole rant, but
Doesn't count.
doesn't count because I didn't announce it.
This is from your boy, Brian.
Brian.
I'm seeing a T-shirt coming on down here. What the fuck is this? Oh, my God. Oh,
Is this Brian?
Shit.
Is that Brian?
Is this Brian?
It's a terrible image.
That's the
That's
image.
a horrible
Brian,
image.
your face doesn't scare us. It's just the contrast is so high.
He looks like a fucking Resident Evil 4 zombie in that picture.
He does. Is there 2 of them? Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Brian. Now we both have one.
I'll wear it on the town. I'll do it. Dear Gustav and Edward, congrats on 1 milli subs. With great power
Not
comes
for
great
me.
responsibility.
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's the bottom here says, Eddie, on one of the previous podcasts, you mentioned how your friend had a terrible yearbook photo that you used to playfully tease him with. It reminded me of something my friend group does with our friend Jeremy's driver license photo. You see, Jeremy has the worst driver's license photo imaginable, and so it is my pleasure to present each of you your very own Jeremy's face t-shirts.
I love that. That's
Love
great.
Brian. Dude, Brian, I'm wearing that shit on the
Yeah,
town.
now
dude.
it's here. Can you hold it up again? I want to see it in the context of it being a driver's license
Yeah,
photo.
because you understand, we're hesitant to see a face and be like, look at that guy.
Yeah.
In the context, this is fucking funny.
Oh my God, that's a driver's license photo?
That is bad.
If you get pulled over and that's your photo, the cop gets to shoot you right when he sees it.
Legally. Yeah, but that's what we got from Wait, you're a little flat on that one. 3, 2, 1. Key of C sharp. I like it. All right.
Thanks.
Let's do a couple of, dare I say,
Say it.
preguntas.
I don't speak it. I don't speak the language. I don't know what you're saying, dude.
That's Spanish for questions. We got our Twitter questions rolling on in. Follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets, and then we'll answer some of your questions. So right now we got some banging ones here. At Hedvig Music asks, "What is your favorite song at the moment?"
Oh, man. I'm having one of those moments where I've just been like, you know when you have a week where you're like, I'm just not really listening to new music right now.
I am in a musical renaissance for me. I get in
Okay.
a terrible habit of not listening to anything, finding one person, playing him into the ground. Of course, that being Lil Peep right now.
Right.
But right now, actually, I've been discovering a little bit of Kim Petras and some
Nerd.
Lil Aaron.
Never heard of either of those two people.
Why don't you, my favorite song at the moment, why don't you go listen to Homework by Kim Petras or For Life by Lil Aaron. Just some really good banging party music. You know?
Okay.
Put some good headphones on. That's what I'm digging right now. Oh, Abby the Nomad, too. What else we got here?
I don't know. I can't see the screen. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry. Okay, at KG Barron asks, "Hey, Gus and Eddie, question for the pod." Uh-oh.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes.
Realize we just never turned the hair lights on.
Really? Gus and Eddie After Dark, boys.
All right. Well, I mean, it's bright enough right now. Probably bounce the light's fine. All right. What's up?
Fuck it. We do what we
I
want.
just looked up and I was like, huh, that looks darker than usual.
Why can I look right into that? Yeah, question for the pod. Mostly aimed towards Gus, but Eddie can chime in too, I guess.
Wow.
How
Did you say I guess?
Yeah, and then it's
fuck you, bro.
and then it's literally a frowny face. How much talent is required in songwriting, and how does one...
Oh, that I get why you didn't ask me that. Right, go ahead.
Eddie's more of a rapper. That's the thing. And how do you go about doing it? Thanks, guys. I don't know how to answer how much talent is required. How do I go about doing it? Typically, I've been writing mostly comedy music in the last couple of years. I do have some stuff on Spotify right now, some of my older music that I produced with Joe Dumas, very talented producer and friend. And I'm going to be uploading more. I've been trying to get the fucking... I took every meme song I ever did, you know, like Nobody Ever Buys Salt, I Won't Wear a Jacket and stuff. I'm trying to put it on like Spotify and all the other platforms right now. And I'm going through DistroKid, and it's got this stupid rule that it's like, oh, we noticed that all your songs are super short. Typically, these are like more considered a collection, not an album, so you need to add longer songs. So I'm literally having to fucking make up longer songs just to raise the average length of the song.
Jesus.
Great. But anyway, check me out on Spotify. It's just Gus Johnson.
There's one thing, though, we can't really fully talk about yet that you're working on that you showed me last night.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger.
I'd say just one word, and then they'll see it in like 2 months.
Yep.
Boys.
Boys.
Boys. That's it.
Boys. For the boys.
Get ready for it.
Fucking buckle up. Get your boys ready for it.
Gather your boys. And
In a
get
line.
ready.
Assemble them in a line from most to least attractive. But
Yeah, that's what you don't do that to your boys,
I'm
Gus.
sorry. Will you forgive me, my boy?
I'll forgive you, dude.
Boys forgive boys.
Boys for your boys.
It's that easy, dude. Let me see. I'm just gonna. I really should screen these ahead of time because I'm like, here. I'll read one off the like without even looking at it. At Joseph J907211683. If there were 300 ants in a 1/4 inch. Could a microwave eat a table?
Was that what? So they were just trying to.
I don't know. We don't screen these.
I was ready for a real hypothetical there, and then I got a shitty one.
How many regular ants do you think it would take to kill you?
Dude, I couldn't tell you, honestly. That one's like...
Like fire ants, maybe.
Yeah, I just don't know, because it's like... I don't think of, like, ants attacking me and go, like, I fucking got this.
Yeah.
Like, 4th graders, easy.
Kill them all.
Yeah. By the way, did you see the Barstool Sports thing?
Oh, Glenn Howerton was doing that or whatever?
Somebody's like, did they steal your meme? It's like, no, it's just a regular hypothetical, and Glenn had a similar answer to us. Obviously, Glenn didn't see our fucking podcast.
Yeah.
But it's like, I like that Glenn had the same answer as us. It's just like, well, fucking destroy him, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's easy mode. Yeah, sometimes people, like, I appreciate what you're doing, but like sometimes, you know, we'll have something that we joke about, and then somebody will see a similar thing out in the wild, and it's like, I love that you guys have my back, but every once in a while, some people will be like, "Fuck you! You stole this from Gus," or like, "This is from Gus and Eddie." Like, I did see like 1 or 2 of those from the Barstool things, and it's like, dude, this is such a common phrase.
Yeah,
that's like shitting on someone for being like, "Wait, would you rather fight 1,000 duck-sized horses or horse-sized ducks?" And it's just like, dude. That's just like a common thing.
Yeah. Just also don't spread, like, if it has to do with our stuff, even if somebody is like blatantly stealing, it's just like, you can even mention it, but don't be like so negative about it. Like, if it's ever like, I don't want people that watch our stuff to be attacking anybody for any reason ever.
Yeah, you can do it within reason. If you see one of my memes that gets stolen all the time, if you see someone stealing my memes, like, you can be like, "Hey man, like, this is from Gus," you know, or like please give credit or something like that, but don't be like, "You fucking degenerate." Obviously they're fucking degenerates.
They don't need to hear it again. Everybody in their life tells them that.
Yeah, I got it a lot with the J.K. Rowling stuff. Like, when we made the J.K. Rowling sketch, it's like already for like literal years, everyone knew she's changing shit around in the books.
Yeah.
We took a different kind of approach to the joke. The core joke already existed, you know? Like, I've seen dozens of people in the last few months, like, having maybe, you know, somebody makes a funny tweet about it where it's just like, nobody, J.K. Rowling, Hagrid's gay and stuff.
Yeah, where it's like, that was the easiest. Everyone connected the dots for that meme. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have a claim on that meme.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't come up with that idea. We took a somewhat unique approach to telling a joke in that same theme.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of people, like, seeing people be like, "Fuck you, you stole this from Gus." It's like, no, they didn't. They probably didn't even see the video.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, the video is popular, but that the J.K. Rowling meme was like universal.
I don't know. At Cohill Click Dick Dick, how do you feel when you see a video do really good?
It's weird because it's like, it's a really good feeling that doesn't feel as good as you think at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's really nice where you're like, hell yeah. Especially, I will say, the first time you have a video that you can tell is going to finally cross your channel over into like, maybe I can do this professionally. That shit's like euphoric. That's like
Yes.
fully, like the first time, Gus knows this, I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast. The first time I refreshed my AdSense and realized that I could maybe do it as a job, I fully just like embarrassingly in my basement was like listening to music and just being like, yes, I did it. But like, it's great to see something you really care about do well, but it's not like every second of the day you're just like, yeah. It's just like, oh, awesome, and then life is normal still. It's like when you get any good news, you know.
We appreciate stuff.
Oh,
but
of course.
It just feels weird when you're like, fuck, maybe I should like. It feels like you forget things quicker, you know? You have a banging day for a video, you're like, hell yeah. The next day it's kind of a reset. Like, you're not depressed, but you're just like, well, fuck, I got to make another one.
That's the thing, is following it up. I never think in the moment, but then you're like, well, fuck, now I got to top that thing? Oh, no.
Especially when, like, time goes by and then you're like, oh, no.
Yep.
I don't know. I think, did you let a bunch of bees in here?
No.
You're supposed to do yes and.
Was it? Oh, I thought we were ending the podcast. I thought it was just supposed to be that abrupt end. You know how we'll do that bit where we'll say something abrupt and then the podcast will end?
No, I've been ending each episode on like a really thoughtful devotion.
Yeah, we've been cutting that out.
You guys have been cutting that out?
Yeah, we'll keep it this time though. Go ahead.
Patience can be a virtue if you